We're going to continue our health conversation with The Doctor Is In segment. Today we take a deeper dive into perimenopause, which affects millions of women worldwide. It's a decade-long transitional phase that can begin as early as age 35.
Dr. Heather Hirsch, author of The Perimenopause Survival Guide, is here. Welcome, Dr. Hirsch. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. This is a topic I just love educating about.
We love that you are part of this conversation. You're part of the women leading this conversation, and you come from good stock because your mother watches the show every day. So we love that about her.
Yes.
We'll say it again. We'll scream it from the mountaintops. Yeah. Why you write this book? Why is it important? Why now?
Yes, well, so we know that menopause has had its moment, and there's more in the news. More women are talking to each other. Clinicians are excited to learn about this topic, but perimenopause is like menopause's little sister, or as my patients say, evil little sister. And what's really important is that your symptoms can really start before your periods stop.
Yeah.
And why I wanted to write this book is because so many women don't think about their hormones if they're still having their periods. And they think, that's for my mom or for my grandmother. But women spend so much time going to see so many different doctors, maybe getting the wrong diagnosis, the wrong medications, and I really want to help them so that they can better understand what's happening to their body in this time.
So you say little sister, like kind of what age are we talking about? When does it start? And how do we know if we're going through it?
Exactly. So how I define it is actually helpful to think about what is the definition of menopause, and that's a year of no periods. And all the time leading up to that, which for many women can be 5, 7, or even 10 years before their periods stop, is perimenopause. And you can get an array of symptoms during that time.
It's unbelievable because I have been very transparent about my own. I'm 51. Technically, I am in perimenopause. My period likes to play peekaboo with me.
We love that.
You know, when you're newly married, that's not fun.
No.
So, no, at all.
It's very disruptive.
It is very disruptive because and thanks to your book, I was like, am I in it? Am I not in it? Should I take medicine? Should I not take medicine? What medicine is available for you? So can you just explain some of the myths, because I'm in perimenopause.
You're there.
I'm still having a period.
I know, exactly.
I'll
Me
be there
too.
one day.
Yeah.
I get brain fog, I get night sweats, I get rage and irritability. Yeah, so there is so much that can be done during perimenopause, and this is a time where actually we take the symptoms that bother you the most, and then in those symptoms help you decide what's the best treatment. And anything from lifestyle to non-hormonal medications, and even, it's so important to say, menopausal hormone therapy can be used in perimenopause, and it can really help to alleviate symptoms and get you started on your way so that you don't kind of hit a wall when you get to menopause or be surprised.
Right.
Is that the treatment, or should you go on some sort of hormone replacement therapy? Like, what exactly do you suggest?
Yes, so menopausal hormone therapy is an excellent treatment, and there's so many different ways that you could do it. So what you do might be different than what you do, or maybe a friend. And so the best thing to do is start with a knowledgeable clinician, know the symptoms that bother you the most, because they're different for everybody, and then work with that knowledgeable clinicians to either start some pieces of menopausal hormone therapy, if you choose, which could be an estrogen and or a progesterone, maybe some vaginal estrogens, maybe testosterone. See, the world is your oyster. There's so much that you can do, and I write all about that in my book, how how many different ways you can use menopausal hormone therapy and other treatments as well.
Supplements. There are some supplements that you can take. We were just showing a graphic, and I thought the most important thing there was to build a support team.
Yes.
Because I think we are now in this day and age where the conversation is happening. I don't think 10 years ago I would have said the word period on live television, but now we are, and like, hi, here we are. But having conversations with my girlfriends, we're all like, what do we do? And we all go to the same doctor, or we're all comparing notes, because unfortunately that's what we have had to do. But thanks to you, you know, we're sort of shedding light on this. So what is your hope, and what is your advice to folks right now, and even you, Alexa, to sort of take control of our health?
I love what you just said. Talking to each other, creating communities, removing the taboo. You know, on the medical side, it's so important that something I'm passionate about is helping to re-educate clinicians so that we can get training and feel more comfortable using these medications like menopausal hormone therapy. But it is the women who are talking to each other, demanding more, demanding better, demanding to feel better and live longer, and starting in that perimenopausal phase. So keep doing all of that talking. You know, you can have book clubs, you can use, there's so many great books out there, and just keep expanding that dialogue and removing the taboo on talking about it.
Yes. Stay close,
Love that.
sis. Stay
Yes.
close.
I was going to say thank you both for putting down the groundwork for
I'm
me.
telling you, I'm
making it
telling
better
you.
for the future too.
Always wonderful to see you, Dr. Hirsch.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Pick up a copy of the Perimenopausal Survivor Guide. It's available wherever books are sold or on my bookshelf.
Yes, I'll be borrowing it from you.
You got
in
it.
years to come. Okay. Thanks.